You'll face Jaraxxus.
Your arrogance will be your undoing. Inferno!
Eridar Hunter.
Insignificant gnat.
Significant gnat.
Flesh from bone. You face
Of the Burning Ring Piece.
Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Inferno! Trifling gnome, your arrogance will be your undoing! Inferno! Flesh from bone! Insignificant gnat! Inferno! You face Jaraxxus, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion! Trifling gnome, your arrogance will be your undoing!
What's the average pulls on this boss? Is it like 100? Is it like 60?
900.
9,000! No, Avatar's like average 4 to 600 or something.
How many do we have on this list?
About 200 voids.
I think it's 150 or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? 150 on there?
Wait.
Let's see. BW. Raid bosses. TOS. Not sisters. Mistress. There might have been. No. Might have been 200. Maybe a bit less.
Which was?
Sis or mistress.
Was it
Sisters.
about 196 or something?
Yeah, it was. It was like 198 or so. Like something like that. I think this one's generally less, right? And there's like way faster pulls as well, so there's that. I haven't looked much into Avatar except when I watched all the streams when people were streaming it, and like, if that is honestly taking everybody 400 to 600 weights, I just can't even imagine how retarded that is with a non-stacked comp and stuff.
Oh!
Right.
Oh! I just got fucked.
Yeah.
I believe there was no tank.
I believe
No.
the like technical term is fucking wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Died so hard that it opened the support ticket.
I died so hard I started my own franchise.
That is hard.
Die Hard. Cow Lost in Time.
Sounds like more like some Total Recall shit.
Cow Hard. Time Lost in Cow.
Cow hard murderous beef.
Beef's on the run.
From the run.
Wow, I'm surprised that they haven't made like a tour mob that does a load of fucking beef puns and stuff.
Hmm.
Like that stupid tree in Dark Heart Thicket. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Who was responsible for this?
I bet it's going to be Metzen. That's why he quit.
Can't seem to get to the root of the problem. Fucking hell. This is pretty good though. I thought it was really funny the first few times.
It was funny for the first 400 times, but after 900 times it got kind of boring.
It probably gets funny again at like...
Jesus, funny, still funny after 400 times.
That was obviously an over-exaggeration.
it goes in stages. It goes from being not funny to funny again as long as it goes on, like, past a certain threshold. It's so unfunny, it's funny now. I hope they make more of those bosses in the future, though.
Well, so
Yep.
just to double check, Incubo, Jack, Kama, do you have the weak aura?
Yeah.
Yes.
You do, Kama? Okay, good. Getsu?
Nope, I don't. Ah, you mean add-on or like
No,
specific? Alright.
the specific one that's linked that we mentioned both in the mission of the day and on Discord. Go get it then. Or what about
Yep.
you?
Say again?
Do you have the weak aura?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Because I can't see who has it, if it's been renamed.
I haven't renamed it, though.
I know.
added it
So that's
earlier.
why I'm double checking. But everyone else just get a like a checkbox that you have it. But if you rename it, then it won't show.
I didn't
Are you
rename it,
already
but I added
drinking
it
beer?
at the start of the
Dude,
raid.
it's 2. It's 2 o'clock.
I guess that's 2 hours too late. It's whiskey then?
I haven't actually fucked with it at all, so there's not checking. I have to try it and fight.
Did you put it in a folder?
Yeah, man. Draz, you go other side and do a portal, then I'll do one here. So Malays will be on the inner.
Yeah. Maybe just like
Draz,
even
other
side
side.
here.
Go, go, go.
Wait, what's going on?
You do a portal just like mine, just on the other
Oh,
side, for the Malay to be quick.
But better,
Right.
Draz.
Run,
Do it
Draz, run.
better.
I guess if you could start here and put it at the other side of the well.
No, it won't go over.
Oh.
Pretty sure. Nope. No path available.
Hmm.
Can't cross stuff.
That's so much better than Connor's.
Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome, Draz.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
Like this
Anyway.
portal is actually pretty far out. Like
Anyway, so pay attention. What we're gonna do is the weaker will tell you what to sow.
nice explanation.
Today we're gonna do DPS and we'll still do the tactic properly. And like, so we fucked about a couple hours on this, but now it's go time. We have an entire day and we want to see a full phase 2. We want to just get going. If you've seen 2 minutes of this fight, you've seen it all. Just repeats itself. Make sure you do the same thing on the other side as well, right? And that you don't fuck it up. For the melee, it should be easy as shit. It's more for the range, not brain fart. Like I modified my weakers, so depending on what I get, then it tells me to go to the other one. Might be beneficial for you guys. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Remember to use the healing cooldowns that are listed. So Nikki and Rahel, you're gonna do first. For the ranged, make sure so this is fine. This is fine. And then on the other side as well. Like you can go over here. Because the Malays will be like all the way over here. Right? So technically, well I mean even here is fine. Just make sure you don't trigger any bombs. But you do not go too close to Malay.
So don't pass your portal.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. The thing is that these marks on the other side, so blue and orange, these are for the range to stack on when we are on this side. So that means that the boss will be stood probably like here, right? And we might have to adjust a little bit. But like, don't think for yourselves. Don't just be retarded and follow blindly. You gotta keep an eye out and stuff. Let's pop the cauldron.
This is right, yeah.
Let's pop the cauldron because we're gonna need, we want to see the numbers too now. We won't be using peace because they're so fucking expensive. 1 and 2 take 2 and check your groups today. the groups will be like this because the weak are assigned in a specific manner. So if you're like, you have to soak the one you're assigned to. It will tell you straight up, you soak this and you soak that. The tanks are going to be soaking in melee range. One of them is taken, and also the Abo gets one by default as well since he's the leader. Furthermore, the healers, you run in melee range, pump the healing then. You don't soak any orbs, you just stand between the lines and just pump out healing. There's a significant healing amount going out then.
Kano,
Yeah.
you saw Raid yet, yeah?
Raid chat? Yeah, they're doing transition.
As the healers, are we supposed to stand just with the melee every time? Doesn't matter what phase? Or how are we supposed to do it? Or are we standing at the range with soaking the orbs at the back?
Actually, it'll be easier if you stand in melee all the time. That means you do have to move, right? But like, yeah, the healers can stand in melee all the time. That's fine. You'll add unstable soul to your LBY, so you can see who has it. That goes for the healers. Anyone?
I am not using LVUI.
Okay, the ones to do you have it on now? So Real, Chrome, Nikki, Ordi, you got it on so you can see it?
I added it last night after the raid, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just give them a try to see if it works.
Okay, let's get going then. Like, we're not popping pieces yet. You're gonna DPS though now. We pop your flasks though, because we have to pop 2. So, let's check.
So if no one
also, the weak aura will say, potentially, it will say camp. Thank you for putting that out, Relax. That means you just stand on the line. That means you don't soak any orbs. And, like, so either you get assigned to do a job, or you don't. If you get assigned not to do a job, then don't fucking fuck it up for everyone else. Just don't move. You just stay in the middle then. It doesn't matter if you're ranged, it doesn't matter if you're melee. If it says camp, then you just stand still in the middle. You don't move out to get anything, you don't move around. What you're gonna do is just DPS the boss. Because the faster we get the shield off, the better it is. So who gives a shit? So it says camp, then you just stand in the middle. I don't care who you are. And also make sure that you just look around as range to see, like, is everyone soaked? So now you can take it upon yourself to go, like, just help out. Just make sure we don't get any wrong soak. Okay, is everyone ready? Yeah, let's go.
Nikki isn't.
Nikki?
Just give me a minute to explain. Nikki, follow me into party 3. Gonna explain to you quick.
Nikki says no.
Oh, you get orbs even though you're not soaking them. Splash. Same as heroic.
Yeah, if someone gets on top of you.
It's got a little bit of a radius on it.
Yeah, it does.
Depends how.
Though.
If they soak it just by only moving a little bit, you'll get it.
Yeah, but no one gives a fuck about how many stacks you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just.
But yeah, like you do, you're supposed to get some splash. but if you don't, then that's fine too, as long as we don't let anyone loop through. Like, we don't technically need the buff for anything other than rank. And, you know, I don't give a shit about the rank. So just
So
make
we
sure.
can just right-click melee the boss to death?
No.
I'm a melee mage. Yeah.
Slap
If we get-
staff!
If we get more than 3, then we're probably done for. If we get more than 3, like, that means 6 faces total.
If we survive on 3s, then it's dead. Like, we definitely
Yes.
have the DPS.
No one fucks up, then fine. Take it calm and easy. And ranged, you will be... Ranged, you will be behind the melee. You don't sprint ahead. The melee soak up the orbs that are already there, and then you run slowly after. Like, you're behind the melee, so there's no rush. Also, if you do use the portals as melee DPS, that means you have to pan out immediately after. You can't just be there and then. The most important thing is to not let any orbs through. If you're a melee and you let an orb through, then you wiped us, because there's no one to soak that thing.
You said something about the healer standing with the melee in phase
Yes,
2. We're still
you
doing
go
that?
into melee. You don't
Okay.
soak, you go into melee.
No. It's fine.
Because then you can stand still and heal the entire raid, instead of only healing half the room.
Okay.
Nikki, Real, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Let's go. DPSing now. Does mean you don't do the tactics though.
5, 4, 3.
Please remember Shroud.
1. You will not disturb the master's work.
Infusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Come on. Come on.
Ah, crap.
Kaya.
I was sitting here thinking we're gonna die in the first boss.
Who is
I
it
thought
I
this
serve?
was the green. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
not
if you're
range.
green ranged, you stand at the holy melee camp, or behind the holy melee.
If you're ranged, then you swap it over. So you do the opposite of your color, and then you have to soak some orb. Please look at some videos or some stuff if you haven't seen it before.
I did.
Chillax or Emma, can I get a
What's
table?
the 3 months?
No, no table. We're having a strike, so.
Fucking
No healing.
Frenchies.
No heals for the mages.
That's a nice little expansion table then.
Did you turn French?
What? I'm Danish. What the fuck?
Can you just explain this part, please?
Okay, so if you are ranged, then you will go to the opposite side of the melee. So if this is fell side, right? If you get fell, then you go to the holy side behind, because there will be orbs spawning that will actually you have to soak. And then you need one group of each color on both sides. Does that make sense?
And if I get the light here,
If you get the holy, then you go to cross. If you get fell, if you get holy, you go to skull. If you get fell, you get to cross. And you stand on the mark. Yeah?
So range
Does that make
do the
sense?
opposite.
yes.
Yeah, so you do the opposite of the melee, basically. Okay, let's...
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. What lies below is
Okay, can we take it easy on the pulling before? You just tried in a 1 or some shit.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hammer of obliteration. Fragmentation.
No.
You will burn
Crap!
Incubo?
Wrath of the Creators.
I must have crossed with another person or died.
No, you have Swirly.
Continues. But who is it
Shit,
I
I released.
Someone wasn't stacked in the melee on the light side, so we had second swirly like half a second later. So Incubo just stepped right into it.
Okay, remember to move inwards. By the way, is the weaker working for everyone?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
works
We
for
haven't
me,
come
at
to
least.
that part yet, I guess.
You get it before the thing
It's
starts.
already.
Hmm.
If the weak aura says outer, for instance, does that mean you're soaking the orbs, or you're just standing?
No, you soak. That means you soak in the orb.
Into your soaking. Is there only
Yes.
one person soaking per?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, that was
Getting one,
decent.
Andy? Is it possible for a tank or a healer to
No,
get
the tanks will get one every time. So that is, it's impossible not for the tanks to get one.
There's a lot of melee that didn't soak the holy orbs. There's two, by the way. Only me and Incubo went, so just keep looking.
You don't need more than
You don't
one.
need everyone to
But
soak his
why
orbs.
wouldn't you, right? Because everyone needs to know how to
Yeah.
do it, so you can't just.
I agree. So everyone should soak.
the damage bombs?
Okay, so that's how you learn it. So like, so everyone soak. Let's go. Pull a little bit earlier, Andy, so we don't get the boss fucked up. And everyone else waits for the 1 second. I mean the 0 second.
2, 1. You will not disturb the master's work. I did not
Infusion.
choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous
Don't go back.
fragmentation.
Right side. Stay on the mark.
Hammer of fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this
Okay,
Wrath of the
world.
Creator
good.
sworn.
What the
You
hell?
can't be that fast on the fell side there.
Wrath of the
Can
Creators.
cross you.
Like on the fell side, all the light people in the range were spread out, so melee
Yes.
couldn't move fast.
Yes.
Light should just wait, because let the melee go through, and you're not going to miss any orbs if you're a few seconds later, Light, so just let them through.
So here's how we...
bomb, so yeah, I kind of messed up.
Here's what we're gonna do. The ranged, you will go on the outside always, and the range will run on the the melee will run on the inside. Okay, so just make sure you do that, and like you have plenty of time. There's no rush. Okay. Portal again. It's gonna go for the inner.
Oh no, mine is only showing like it either shows light or it shows fell. Doesn't say.
And you don't have the correct weak, or I think mine shows. Does it say camp?
It's the one Vernax linked in the raid channel, right?
Yeah, should work for everyone.
Does it give ranged people somewhere to soak?
Yeah. Yep.
It does. Okay.
Depends on where they are in the raid, though, of course.
Yeah.
I got behind inner. Or outer, I mean, behind outer.
What happens if only one person soaks the orb during phase 1? Because I did that.
Only one person gets the
Nothing
10% damage
happened,
increase.
but everyone should soak it because of practice. That's
It's perfectly fine to solo soak, but more optimal to have the entire group do it.
go. Remember outer for ranged, inner from one
5,
running.
4, 3, 2, 1. What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither
Spontaneous
will you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Flesh is
Spontaneous
Why are you there?
fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap. Your kind will be cleansed from this world.
Okay, what's going
Wrath of
on?
the
How is this
creators.
happening?
It was unstable affliction.
Wrath of
That
the
unstable
creators.
soul shit. Kind of.
People were getting them really fast though. Like,
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to spread out properly, so.
Don't lose your cool. Just don't involve.
Yeah, and some basic stuff. You dodge inwards, and then you dodge outwards. Like you stay on the outskirts, and then you go in after as ranged. Melee, you can do whatever you want, whatever you think is better, because you can DPS while you move. But we do want to kill the boss too. So for ranged, stand on. So if you get holy, stand on its skull, then you move inward, then you stay there until something happens and you have to move again. Like it's about a very simple thing to keep DPS uptime higher. Just make sure like you dodge inwards and don't fuck anything up. Like at this rate, we should be getting past phase 1 without anyone blowing up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah,
Mass instability.
Jesus Christ.
Spontaneous
How is this
fragmentation.
happening all the time? How did that happen?
Continues.
No one soaked an orb?
Who is it I serve?
There was green all right next to me, but I don't think anyone saw it.
The thing is though, like, remember to jump down and pay attention. Like, we have done this, see how many pulls we have. We should definitely be getting somewhere now. So far, 17 pulls. Like, we should be able to get past the first bomb without any problem. Just make sure that you do it properly and heal the people. And also, if you get a Civil Soul, then get out. Don't stand in the puddles.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither
Spontaneous
will you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability.
Don't move back, man.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap. world's hope dies
Can we
with
please shape
you.
up?
Is a repair hammer up, by the way?
I'm not losing durability for some reason.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
in my weapon.
Don't release. Okay, let's shape the fuck up here. That like, if we can't even do this, then how are we supposed to kill Jaden, for instance? Like this is very not rocket science. You move
Yeah,
from
but
stuff.
what made me explode there? Because I had 2 seconds left before I should jump. Well, I should jump like 0.5 seconds after I actually died there. And apparently I wiped everyone because I had unstable soul. So I don't know if someone ran over me and that's what killed me.
Could be, I don't know. But just make sure you move to the edge. And on its range, you should be far
I'm
out.
standing
right?
here though.
If-
Or maybe a bit closer because
Well,
I was in
There's
melee
some
range.
problems with that. As healer, you should be in melee first of all. So you shouldn't be in
Yeah.
range.
No, that's what I said. Closer, like around this. And I was waiting there to jump down.
I don't
I
know
was in
what
the
happened.
melee camp.
Just pay attention, people.
No, I was full HP, Incubo.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Stack on the group
Wow.
up. You just stand in melee with the melee.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your world's hope dies with you.
What was that?
Nobody took the fell side orb, and we all got bombed. Mine went off first, but it was because no one soaked.
So okay, let's go back to the 0 DPS soak zone getting done. 0 DPS pulls now. We'll do 2 of those. Like not soaking the orbs. What the hell? And also on the cross side, I don't know. Only I ran in for the entire range, so I don't know what else you guys are doing. Let's go. If you see the swirl you soak in, then you move as soon as you see it.
5, 4,
Either to soak or to get away.
2,
But you don't wait around.
1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Flesh is weak.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Do we need to move the marks back a bit, or?
Ah, crap.
Cleansed from this world.
Okay, can we, even if people are dying, then let's try to do the mechanics properly regardless. I don't know, you just have to be behind Semi, I guess, so they can pull.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Wrath
My
of the
vigil
creators.
continues. But who is it I serve?
And healers pay attention to the move from the orb. whispers from the Malays that you're not dodging the orbs. Even though, like, you have to be able to do two things at once. Even though you're healing, then you still have to be able to dodge the orbs, and you dodge them immediately. Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
It would, but it would make the intermission phase literally impossible.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Dies with you.
Okay, I'm gonna pop up Marinette's stream here and see who fails so fucking hard.
Well, I'm mostly looking top down, so it's really hard to see.
But if you fuck up Marinette,
If anyone
better believe he'll
fucks
see
up
it.
right underneath me.
Like, it's pretty fucking bad. I'm gonna pay, like, no one DPS, pay attention to the failers, and then let me know who fails. So far, it's looking to be the healers. Let's go. It's not really hard. Like, we did mysteries. Like, this shouldn't be hard to move from an orb and soak another. In fact, as healer, you don't have to soak. Move.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Call out whoever fails.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
It's me.
I mean, this entire Fel group's failed like a motherfucker, though. So that's just, yeah. So if you have Fel and you're Malay, you failed.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
You need to be faster there, range, don't cross.
Ah, crap.
What was that?
What do you do when you like get thrown in the air and then like you are stuck in a certain position? Like, do people have to run out away from you? Like, what do you do then?
What do you mean?
Like when you get thrown away with a bomb, and then you get thrown arbitrarily towards the wall, and you might get thrown towards cross, for example. What do you do?
Then you're doing it wrong, because you can aim where you're supposed to be knocked off, except for if someone else fucks you over.
You do have to be spread further than 5 yards.
It works like disengage, more or less.
Also, you have to be spread more than 5 yards when it explodes, because you get knocked back. You and everyone within 5 yards gets knocked back. So as a melee, if multiple melee get it, spread out.
Yes, like, don't panic. We got so much time. Like, we got 10 seconds almost before the bomb goes off. We got plenty of time to spread and do whatever.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability.
Hello?
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Okay, so everyone stood here on cross. You failed.
Dies with you.
I don't know the thing we blew up before, but you still failed.
Looks like we're releasing Abo.
Unlucky.
These guys did good though.
The thing is, we're not moving back if we don't have to, right? Because that's the problem.
No, we stay. We stay.
So if we're standing
Okay,
on
so
the skull, it's like here, and then we wait, and then we move here again, and we can just wait here until it pops up, and then move back.
No, you want to move back to skull after, so you just ping pong back and forth. right?
Hey, but okay, so you mean if I'm here and it comes, then I move all the way back to Skull next?
No, like if you stand here, right? Like it doesn't really matter that much. But like what you do is, if the orb comes in, then this is far enough.
Yeah, but what if
Yeah,
I'm
but
standing here?
the fragments
I'm running,
like
and
come
it
in
gets swirled
3.
again, and then we're moving
Yeah,
here.
that's fine. But like, if you get the soak thing, then you gotta move back here because it's kind of far, and the likelihood of them running across is very high. If you have them melees coming all the way diagonally out from the boss.
So if I'm standing here, then I'm running back here when it's safe for me.
Yes,
Because that's what I'm wondering, because
like,
the group is running everywhere.
yeah, like if you follow the group.
Yeah.
So you only technically you just want to go back and forth here, but like it's kind of weird that we have so much horror DPS, but not when we actually get to when we want to maximize the DPS and people are not doing it correctly, right? We wanted the reason for this is because we want to maximize DPS. It's not really big, but why not do it? Right? And if you have, yeah, go. Whoever sent the pet or whatever.
Of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
You guys are so slow and so.
Fel melee is so spread.
Move, dude, fire, soak!
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Crap. Chocolate, sorry.
Oh my fucking god, honestly. Can we just try to do it properly? Like just soak and move? There's literally 2 mechanics here for the DPSers.
Why is there like a holy player at Fel melee green to the left of our stack for?
No idea. Just fucking stack as you're supposed to. Like we did Mistress. How can we not manage to do this? Soak what you're supposed to. Don't care about the DPS.
Is it a paladin trying to get their mastery? Because it's probably not worth it for the hustle.
Yeah, don't do that.
You stack on top of each other. And also I saw a paladin on Fel side being further out than the rest. I don't care. There is no healing here. Phase 1. Except for the spot healing.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
On cross.
Hammer of creation.
Good.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Crap. In that situation.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
So we had on the left side on Fel, we had an orb that the range needs to soak, and then on the right side we had a swirly.
If the swirl is your
So
colour,
we
you
tried
can
to
go into it.
No, it was the opposite colour.
Oh.
Yeah, you mean
So we had bad on both sides. And then,
Moving further to the left.
Yeah, I think we go like.
Take a little bit.
Just walk.
So Connor was so.
I mean
and then
that
we
is
moved, yeah.
that essentially means someone stood there though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think somebody moved too quickly. That's all.
Yeah. So like you don't move until the soak comes out, and then you move immediately, and you just keep running. The DPS doesn't really matter at this point. We're doing 0 DPS run. Just go full timer.
Either way, keep running, because like if you get hit by the swirly, that's not gonna wipe. You just jump down and lose some DPS, right?
Yeah.
5, 4,
Does hurt like a bitch
That's
though.
probably a wipe.
2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Whoever run across on. Okay.
Spontaneous
So-
fragmentation.
Kiketsu, who else is there? Yeah, that's probably yours then. You're supposed to soak.
Crap.
No one soaked that one. Why is no one soaking that one? Like, stood there, we moved, came in slowly, then it's done.
Yeah, sorry, I thought Incubo went there and...
Doesn't matter, you go too.
Yeah, okay.
Except if you are a healer. Remember, if you soaked your orb, you got a 10% damage debuff, so it doesn't. So it basically makes up for the running.
Like everyone goes to soak, not just one.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like you need to. If we can't get past this, then everyone goes, because apparently we don't know how to do this mechanic yet. Just a pull timer. But please just focus on the tactics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my fate. Neither
Spontaneous
will you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Mass instability.
Unnecessary.
Either the melee gotta be further
fragmentation.
back, or you gotta be further back. Carry.
That was my bad. I would have to run away when that happens.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Yeah, we're gonna have to run.
Did you just
I'll
turn
run and
around and
rest.
blink
Just
into
die.
the hole?
Blinked.
How do you even manage to do that?
Did we have Anchor?
I rest, blinked, and I fell off.
Why would you blink?
I love the surprise in your voice.
Got your weak aura fixed, Chill?
No, I don't know what to do to make it work, dude. Like, can you see it on the screenshot?
What's happening?
I saw.
The only
Like
thing
you-
is that it just shows me the icon, and that's it. It doesn't show me a text under it or anything else. I haven't changed anything.
Do you
I've
have
reinstalled
Ace
it like
Lib
7 times.
installed? It might.
I'm sorry?
If you use it, Ace Lib, the library with fonts and shit, it might be using a
No,
font that you don't
no.
have. And try and
No,
fiddle
like
with the font.
weird add-on. I have LVI, DBM.
Yours is a lot
shit like
different from mine, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Try,
know.
try changing the S to %C. Would that work?
Percent C where? In
Text settings.
doesn't change anything. It doesn't show anything for me.
Okay, well, you're gonna relog then, and we'll summon you after. And you, like Inkable, you tell him what to do. It's a
Delete
full
it,
clean.
chillax, then log off, quit the game, start the game again, log in, import it again.
Do full time, let's go. The thing is, if we only have 6 ranged players, then you cannot have one not signed.
Oh, I understand you. I'm just as frustrated
5,
as you are.
4,
But
3.
that one looks like a different
2,
week altogether to
one.
me.
Yeah, just get mine after.
So I sent him mine.
Infusion.
Your side. Pay
Spontaneous
attention now.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Chill was still inside.
Yeah,
Spontaneous
sorry, I didn't
fragmentation.
know I wasn't in the raid, and I got debuff when I logged in.
Wasn't him though, it says. For me, it says Apple carry.
Oh, I didn't explode
But
anyone.
maybe. Yeah.
No, I got it and died as soon as I got it.
Yeah,
Because somebody else exploded.
he dealt 7 million to Bobby, 7 million to Vala, 7 million to Korn.
Set the rest with the pull timer right away.
Invite me? Or
Well, you gotta make sure it works first, and then. Like,
how
it's
the
not.
fuck am I gonna know if it works if I'm not?
Did you relog yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you open up your weak aura.
And
See if it says different.
Just send me the new one, please. Like, come on.
Just import it from the raid related channel. Let's go pull now.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh, that's my bad,
Mass
sorry.
instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
My vigil continues. But who is it I serve?
Yeah, so just to clarify, if that happens and we get like 2, we just go straight over to the right where the melee are now. We don't go back.
Check your Discord, chill. It's supposed to look like that. The top one, not the other one. Top one.
Yeah, I get you. I just don't get that one. I don't know why. Like,
And from your screenshot, you have a %S. It's supposed to be custom code.
Yes.
I haven't changed anything. I've taken it from you guys.
That one.
That one also shows an S just by importing it. Like %S. Shield is a weak Arno. Thank you.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Like like that one looks like a completely different weak aura to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I know. But I've literally just imported the one again. You gave me that's called Chills a weak Arno, and it says like %S.
Do you
and it
have
just shows
anything
the logo
in,
with a one,
the
and I've deleted every
text?
other.
What does it say on your triggers?
Any triggers, dynamic information for first active trigger, choose a trigger is trigger 1.
Yeah, yeah. What about actions?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
It's a custom box. The box check.
Yeah, that just has line of coding in it.
Yeah.
Okay, then try send C, and then press enter after.
No, just I'm
that
gonna
seems
Hearthstone. We're gonna hop down a channel and fix it. You do some polls, man.
Okay, fine. Use Hearthstone then, Relax.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure it works now. It says camp, at least.
Oh. Okay, we'll just do the poll. Then we'll get him after. Like, when you pull, you see it's gonna say something. After the thing. And then just read me what it says. Say, chill. Oh, you're not in raid. Fucks. Retarded.
Hammer of creation.
No, so fast, like.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Like, literally no one.
Also confirmed.
Mass instability.
My vigil continues. But who is it I serve?
Okay. Okay, you guys give me cancer. Let's just do the tactic properly. Like, you do soak, everyone's soaked. If the healer, and also the healers. So that particular poll, there was a ton of healers at Skull. So you're told to be in melee, but still you're at Skull. Why? There's no reason for that, right? you be in melee. End of story. There's nothing to discuss. You just, instead of being on skull, you're in melee. Then the DPS is stand on skull, they will soak.
And
But like, get the soak done, for fuck's sake, because if we're not getting them soaked, then someone's fucking up. Like, we're wiping within the 21st seconds of the fight. Just do it properly. Okay, just do the pull, I guess. Well, wait. Someone click, please. Just focus on doing the tactics. Like, especially if you're DPS, you're supposed to do some running around. I don't care who you are, you still run around. Let's do the pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Well, let's get to some phase 2 action here. Just do the soaking properly. Everyone is in the melee at the beginning, no reason to be far. Then you go to your location, if you're a healer, you're in melee. And you soak the orbs, they're coming in now.
Creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
That was my bad.
Power of creation.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Keep going, there's like...
Spontaneous fragmentation.
No more orbs, good job.
Wrath of the Creators.
Melee,
Range, get to the
you go
arrow.
middle range, you go to the left, to the side.
I am compelled to flesh.
Yeah, we're
I
getting
messed
some
up.
through.
Tell them I messed up.
Done through. Bernard, what do you have?
Outer behind.
Dies with you.
I definitely messed mine up.
Good. I messed mine up too. Checking whatever in the house. Woody Dress, what do you have? Cap? Okay, great. Now if Carrick can stop being a fucking retard, then we'd be good, right, Carrick?
Was I the only yellow on my side?
Seems like it.
What are you supposed to do if that happens? Like, surely one person can't get all the balls.
Blink fast.
I was hilarious.
It's like
See what
playing
we
with
had.
guitar hair in
No.
TTF.
Chilik wasn't here though, so
yeah,
he probably had the one of the lanes somewhere.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, I like balls, blah blah blah.
Who doesn't?
Great big balls of fire.
If they're on fire, then you should go to see a doctor.
It's a
I'm a fire
fucking
mage, it's always
song.
on fire. Well, a frost mage at the minute, but usually I'm a fire mage.
You should probably see a fireman though.
Everyone fucking stack too. Like, you stack precisely on top. Did anyone ever look at a kill video? If you look at Fat Boss, you see how tight they're stacked, the Malays. They're on top of each other. And you are gonna be too. Everyone goes to melee, healer you go range. Now go to your positions. First ball coming in. Okay, so
Hammer of creation.
good. One.
Spontaneous
Make sure you get it all
fragmentation.
done properly. You jump in.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
Wrath of the Creator.
What was that? Someone tell me, I wasn't on that side.
That was me.
Can we just do it properly?
Wrath of the Creators.
Dies with you.
Make it weak or cover half your screen if it's hard. Like, just do it properly. We haven't gotten 30 seconds in.
I
It's
think
not that hard.
the holy side range didn't move consistently. They split there, and one guy was too close to the orb spawn as well.
Yeah, make sure you stack. Like, it's not a DPS check. You don't have to maximize. Just make sure you stack on top of where you're supposed to stack. Please. I don't want to repeat that again. You just stack where you're supposed to stack.
You put the cross a little closer, please. I feel like we're in
5,
China for that ball.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of Creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
5, 4, 3.
Feel like beyond.
Spontaneous
Don't be there.
fragmentation.
Don't we go back to the cross always?
No, we don't.
You just want to switch? Okay, yeah, cool.
You will burn in power. You
Okay,
cannot
good.
Wrath of the Creators.
My duty is
Closer,
one
closer.
mere mortals cannot comprehend.
Who's outer
sacred
on fell
charge
side?
to serve.
Me?
I
No,
mean
yeah,
inner.
no.
I mean inner. Who's inner?
Probably Draz because he took my lane and then he went
No, I
back.
had middle.
Me.
I
Okay,
had middle
comma. Make
too.
sure like inner, comma,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
one that's closest to the circle, the middle of the circle. So make sure you get it. Like no one else is going to be soaking yours. That's your responsibility. Okay?
Like, it's like, can you explain it, please? Like, that.
You soak the orbs
Inner.
that are fell on that side. In that case, right?
Yeah.
So you're on the inner circle. So you'll be. This is the inner circle, right? And you
Yeah.
will be in the mid. You will be in the middle here, and your
Yes.
job is to soak them. Okay? And not like the middle one. You're not supposed to be in. You be on the inner circle, and you soak those. And
You
so
basically
have-
just stand there. You do not even have to move.
Yeah. Also, the range on at least fell side, you're too far out. You can go a lot closer than that, because you want the healing to hit you as well. You don't want to be stood way far back, right? Just as long as you don't hit the melee, then no one cares how close you are.
By the way, does it show two lanes for like two person for the same lane?
No.
Well, then something is bugged as fuck because both Draz and me it showed middle.
I don't know.
Both behind as well?
Yeah, middle bag.
Did you have
So
to
it's
Then,
like-
well,
Lights
it's,
on.
it's not really that hard though. Then you just go both go in, or like it doesn't, or middle. Like as long as if you get one, then you go to the one that's set. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe it overlaps. I mean, what? Who gives a shit, right?
I'm just asking. I was
Yeah.
curious.
I don't know if it's intended, but just make sure you go to your
Same side as well?
Let's go. Yeah, you have same side too, right?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of Creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Hello, cross range.
Mass
Are you gonna
instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
like no one moved at all?
Yeah. Why not? No one? Why the hell don't you move? It's pretty straightforward. If you see a ball, you go and soak it. Goes for every single one in the range group.
I'm either blind or someone was standing between melee and range with wrong color. So So basically, a fell guy was standing between melee and range.
Yeah, anyone that's not stacked with their group is like already doing it wrong. So,
Yeah, you stack with your group. Can we just... Okay, it's very fucking simple, isn't it? Stack with your group, you move to soak orbs, or you move away from the orbs. It's literally 3 mechanics that we're failing at. I want to see some consistent phase 2 pulls now. Just soak. Like, there's nothing else to dodge or do anything, so you can just look at the ground. Like, I have pan from above.
Maybe you should get some more women in our raiding team. They can have multiple.
So here's what we're gonna do. Like, we don't, like, if you move, you stay there. Goes for both groups. Because it fucks up for the melee too, if you're half and half, right? Nowhere to go. So just stay. Same thing as the ranged are doing. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Once you've soaked it, don't stand in the middle. Go backwards.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators.
Continues. But who is it I serve?
How did that happen? How did we get so many there?
So on Holy, melee were on the right side, and on the left side there was an orb for the range to soak, and the range came in and soaked it. And then one of the range decided to like just strafe over to the right and stand in the middle of the 2 lanes, so the melee couldn't get back over out.
Yeah, you obviously move backward. Get rescue foam down there, Emma.
Yeah, if you're down the hole, you have to do the run of shame.
I don't know what to say at this rate. To me, it like seems quite easy. You can't mix the elements. That's basically it. So you move backwards, obviously. So like, let's just cut the shortcuts out immediately. You bound your back pedal, turn around, and don't do any DPS. Or you just don't run into you don't strafe anywhere. You don't strafe into the away camp. That's just blatantly retardism, right?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
Everyone is in melee in the beginning.
Infusion.
Get to your sides and don't take any shortcuts now. You just do what you're supposed to do.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this
Wrath
world.
of the creators.
Should you get your soaks now?
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Messed up NFL.
Now back to your positions.
A necessary end.
Aw, crap.
Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators.
I didn't see any mess ups.
Wrath
That
of
was
the
really good.
Wrath of the creators.
No, I took Holy as a opposite feat.
It's okay, you're in a wheelchair normally.
It's not the worst thing. It's worse if you splash onto 4 other people.
Yeah, but if I do that, then some fellow orbs go by unsoaked, or
Nothing went unsoaked there. You get a debuff, very apparent. So that was good. Now keep that up. And after all the orbs are out, then you go to the, like I marked them up already.
Are we flasking or?
Yeah, there was a cauldron. We're doing a new cauldron now. But yes, we're gonna flask. Use your own food for now though, because till we get actually where something that DPS really matters a lot. Like we had people dead before we even got there.
Should we just be continuously going like without food and everything, like getting shit under control? Like
that's fun.
I'm not trying to be cheap.
Make sure you do everything you can to minimize damage take. Remember outside range. I almost.
If you have colorblind settings on for this, does it change any colors of the orbs?
Yeah. You can play with it, so I think there's 3 settings for it.
Stop being colorblind, Jack, for fuck's sake.
I'm not, I'm just shit. I just want a different color.
You ready, Jack?
Yeah. I'll look at it later, I think.
Yeah.
Well, just scrolling through the colour light filters, none of them change blue and green very much. Not blue and green, yellow and green.
I don't even know where they are on the option.
4, 3.
The third one doesn't like affects all the other colours.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Oh my, that's disconnected.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Mass instability. Spontaneous
fucked that up?
fragmentation.
Because he was DC'd.
Oh, wait. Well, I'm drinking. Thank God.
I in real life or?
Yeah.
You got that piss wasser.
God, Samuel Adams, Boston Lager. Highly recommend. Nope, I hate Bud though. Don't recommend.
Get hit by the what?
I'm in Pennsylvania area. Don't drink Bud, it sucks. It's like, I don't know, water piss.
You got some hand of some moonshine or something?
Yeah.
Watching.
This game looks so weird with the colorblind settings on.
Well, obviously you're not supposed to fucking use them if you're not colorblind, bro. Like.
Oh no, everything looks like a whisper now. Shit.
Bro?
Yeah, I'm here, but something is wrong with the connection. So just...
We're in Pennsylvania, Connor.
Right outside of Philly.
Maybe some of that digital vibrant shit or something.
Sorry, what?
Maybe some of that digital vibrant shit might help for the colours.
Crank up saturation to max.
Doesn't.
Real. No point going to AA. Gotta stop raiding with you guys to get rid of my alcoholism.
Wow. You're such a delightful raid leader, Sunrise. You really know
You
how
know
to
it.
bring the best out of me. Like,
It's about. I'm a realist, I guess. How's it going, Crone? Is he still here?
you're asking us if you still have no like.
He didn't like you, so he left.
Typing in Discord.
Oh, he's
Good to pull it without.
He got back on battle tag.
The question is he standing somewhere or can we pull without him?
Crone,
He's
you
offline.
how's it looking? Oh, he's here now.
He's dead.
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just go.
This is gonna hurt.
You can do it.
You got maximum
It's not like
digital
we
vibrance
really
now.
need healing.
I mean, there's nothing no healing going on except for the Sable Soul at first.
Spontaneous
God, this is
fragmentation.
yeah. You don't want to fuck with the
Hammer of creation.
colorblind settings.
Unnecessary end.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Right, right.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Hello, fell side.
Hello.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world.
Wrath of the Creator.
Oh, we actually saved that.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Real.
Back to positions.
Flesh is meat.
Why did this thing hit us for like 60 mil last time?
Wrath of the Creators.
There's a
Wrath of
DPS
the
check on this
Creators.
bit.
Crap.
Wrath of the Creators.
This is the DPS check.
Wrath of the Creators. Wrath of the Creators. Wrath of the Creators.
So just one hits you when it gets to 30 stacks.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Are we actually trying to DPS now or are we still practicing?
No, we're
Wow.
DPSing now.
Okay. In that phase at least, right?
In phase 2 we go hard, yeah.
Oh. Everything's so red now again.
I just played with like max digital vibrance. That might actually be worse. Everything's green.
You should have like tried one go with the third option of
That was
colorblind.
actually fucking my eyes.
Cauldron, what's up? So
Everything's
get your
purple,
flask.
yellow, and
No.
green.
Get your flask.
Told
Doing DPS now doesn't mean we don't do the tactics though. Sure,
We
you
need to
pop the
summon
flasks too.
Yep. Not sure what was going on actually, but everything just stopped and the connection to the in the countrysides was working, but outside everything was dead. Probably just a temporary. No, I think that everything is actually with those storms going on lately here.
It's North Korea, I tell you.
How's the healing going, Nikki? We doing okay or?
Yeah, we just missed Crown. It should be fine.
Okay. We need to maximize DPS in that phase. Like, say you don't pop your cooldowns hard 10 seconds before you support. We need to get the shield down fast. Second one will bloodlust, but not the first. Now with DPS, make sure you do the tactics, do everything properly, and we're good. Once you get over there, you have to be on your positions, right? So you don't swap sides at any point or anything, because you just stay like this until the fusion comes in, and then same thing again, right? Then phase 1 just repeats itself, just on the other side. Your weaker are working, right, Chill?
Yeah.
Good shit. Now we
Thanks for
DPS. 2.
5.
You'll on mark so I can see who fucks up. Easier.
Oh, okay.
1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
I don't know why I have a mark though, you know.
Infusion.
I think there's a good reason for that.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh, that's a
Fell, right? It fell.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
Aw, crap.
Jump too late, sorry.
You will burn in power. You
Don't release
cannot
now.
Wrath of the creators. Wrath of the creators.
Hope dies with you. You will not disturb. Flesh is weak.
Rest me.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation.
Checking if
Hammer
you're
of
awake.
creation.
I was in my fucking UI
Spontaneous
options.
fragmentation.
Quickly.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer spontaneous fragmentation.
What? Cooldowns now.
Your kind will be
Aw, crap.
Wrath of the creators.
How did that happen? Bobby.
Some reason it's got like 5 seconds left.
Wrath of the creators.
I think you died to unstable soul damage.
Yeah,
all
you
the
did.
time, though. Because you're dropping really low.
You get that mark back on Connor? He's like dangerous.
Whoops.
Alright guys, let's get to the shield phase so we can start seeing how many cooldowns we have to save to get that shit down.
Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Aw, crap.
Your world's hope
Who was just stood there?
That was me. Go get some.
Wait, those fell orbs, well, not fell orbs, frozen orbs are fucking horrid. They literally block everything.
Let's do it properly for fuck's sake now. Okay, do it properly. Make sure you pay attention. Like we have to repeat this 3 more times, or at least 2 more times before. And also, this is the quick one. The other ones last longer. Last I checked. So pay attention. Do tactics properly. And we want to be stuck here for 200 pulls again. This is pretty simple.
1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer spontaneous fragmentation.
Aw, crap.
You will burn in power. You cannot not comprehend.
Wrath of the Creators.
Wow, how?
Wrath of the Creators.
Hope dies with you.
Like 3 people got hit from the swirlies.
We had orb spawning, and then Swillis.
If you're happy and you know it kills the
You
way.
always dodge inwards, by the way. Like, I saw a bunch of melees dodging outwards for some reason. Why? You dodge inwards.
Stacked and it spawns the swirlies with an offset, so then there's no other way to pass
Yeah.
too long.
So why don't you just stack people? How hard is that? That's the most simple thing in the entire
Oh,
game.
we had an orb, we moved to the other side, and then we got the swirlies.
If you all stuck together, though, then no one is gonna get, and nothing is gonna hit you. That's not hitting the entire group. There's so much more space to move.
No, the ranged was soaking the orb. We can't run into the
Oh,
range.
Yeah, it was
okay.
nothing to do with people moving early. It was just
I see.
unlucky.
Okay, well, my bad then. I understand.
We had an orb, we moved to the other side, and then we got the swirlies on us.
Like in that
So we need to,
situation,
like, tuck in, we have to
you
go, like, here,
wanna,
purple,
yeah,
where it's marked.
run out to range.
Or you can go backwards, yeah, either.
Yeah. Go.
Five, four, three.
Most important thing is to dodge the orb, not to DPS the boss. Heads up.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of Creation.
Aw, crap.
Need to get the fuck away from the
Melee
one so
moves
we can
faster.
Fragmentation.
Yeah.
Continues.
Like standing in the orb is
Who is
definitely
it
not
I
letting us
serve?
soak it.
You got
And that
play
wasn't
up?
one person, that was about 3 people.
Can you link the play thing to me? Yeah, but personally I want to see you.
Yeah, I'll need to upload it, so I'll do it in Officer.
Yeah.
Was that me?
You blew us up at least.
Oh, sorry.
So if you fell and you didn't move, then yes, that was you. Amongst others, but potentially.
Hey, sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah, like, doesn't matter, like, there's nothing to heal. Except for the Unstable Soul. And we got 5 healers. So just pay attention and do everything where it's supposed to. We have to actually get, like, we want to do progress a little bit quicker this time around. And the very basic mechanic of dodging some stuff, dodging a swirly, if we can't do that, then we're never going to get this. That's just the most simple shit ever. Let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of Creation.
Much better.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Five, four, three, two.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this
Wrath
world.
of the Creators.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot.
Aw, crap.
A sacred charge to serve a necessary end.
Wrath of the
Your world's
Creators.
hope dies with you.
What happened there?
I died when I opened the bomb.
It's about 2 minutes 30.
Yeah, you can use the cooldown, Syncobo. It's fine. We got a problem there though, because only me and Dras were on fell side.
How did that happen? Because of a death or?
No, was just the two of us got it.
Oh.
I think the assigning of Fel and Holy counts healers as ranged instead of melee.
5,
Yeah.
4,
So 2.
3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Crap.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Huh? Did I get hit by
Mass
that?
instability.
Blue is up,
Spontaneous
Andy.
fragmentation.
Yeah.
Your world's hope dies with you.
Kano. The weak aura is telling me to get the inner bind, like all the
I
time.
know. I know.
Am I supposed to follow it?
We're not entirely sure yet. Not for now, no.
Okay.
Well, what are the other healers getting? Hello? There's 4 others. What are you guys getting?
What do you mean what I'm getting?
Are you getting camped or are you getting to soak something?
I don't know.
Okay, well, all the healers pay attention. Camp. Okay. Bobby, what are you getting? Oh, you whispered me. Just just pull and we'll see.
For some reason, shit didn't pop up.
It might be that the healers have to help soak,
5,
depending on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because like me and Dras alone is not enough.
Infusion.
Torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
That's foul on the.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Take it easy if someone is moving. It's probably just because of the bomb.
Your kind will be
Go.
cleansed from this world.
Wrath of the creators.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend.
So when yours is
A
over now,
sacred
Nikki.
charge to serve.
That's my bad. But it wasn't completely my bad because there's a range stood in front of all the melee in the middle lane.
Really? Who?
Yeah, camera.
Wrath of the creators.
Come on, you don't go close.
But who is it I
can't see where he is.
I was far. I didn't.
Yeah, but you ran too fast. Like I can't get in front.
Sorry.
And always,
sorry.
like
sorry.
range, you go on the outer when you run.
Yeah, sorry.
Like it was probably okay, but you didn't let me go by. So it's...
Yeah. Just make sure, like, you have to be on the edges as ranged. You go to the outside. The melees, like, obviously the inner track is the faster track, and the melees have to go. Just make sure that you let them pass. Go through all the range. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will
Let the
be
melees
cleansed
pass,
from
the range
the
to go
Wrath of
outer.
the creators.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve. To serve the master.
Aw, crap.
Whoever lost theirs there on inner fell side kind of blew me up too. That was
Normally
melee.
Holy was missing as well.
It was me probably, but I think I got all the orbs on fell
Someone
side.
ran, like someone had skipped one and ran back. There I was.
Ah, sorry, yeah. I missed one and I went back in my Wrath Bulk. Sorry. But I guess we anyway need like some time to fix the mistakes. Sorry, like I'll try not to do
Like
it
you
again,
have to get it on the first try. If not, it's like the thing is the healing output is intense. So if the range stays too far
Yeah.
back, then I won't get any healing. Like if
No, yeah, I understand. Like that's clearly my fuck up, but I just tried to fix it.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's okay. It's better you tried.
No, I think just like only one melee per lane.
Five, four,
Keep it up.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Side.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Aw, crap.
My vigil continues.
Is it time for our daily dose of Prozac yet?
Who is it I serve?
I'm gonna take a break now, but that was a fuck up from someone on the holy side. You fucking move, and you don't move inwards, you move outwards. That was the first goddamn orb.
A daily dose of what?
Prozac.
Prozac.
Prozac makes you
Going
happy.
somewhere, stretch your legs, get something to drink or whatever. Like next time we try to get an entire phase 2 and get the shield down. And then we're basically done the fight. Just have to repeat it. See you guys in 10.
That makes you really, really happy.
Hello.
Hey, goodbye
Almost ASMR.
to anyone standing in Maiden of Vigilance way.
This is wheelchair ASMR.
Huh?
This is wheelchair ASMR.
And today we're listening to a squeaky wheel.
I want you to imagine that you're rolling down the stairs.
What the fuck?
Jack, remember, a man is not an invalid if he has even. Goddamn, I blew it.
You tried.
You tried, and you
Points for
failed.
trying.
Even if you will not have legs or arms, you are still not invalid.
You're only invalid if
before
you
he
die on the
started.
spot.
Like handicapped.
Sure, as he has legs and arms and he's still in a wheelchair.
There is a, well, I mean, Stephen Hawking's doing alright, isn't he? He hasn't got any of this. I mean, he could do quite a bit, I guess. There's another guy with ALS that composes music with his chin.
Well, you're fine with ALS until you're not fine, right? Because it's just the neurons degenerate over time. So obviously you could have it and have like your
We're
fingers
talking about a
degenerate,
guy
and
that
that's
can
it.
only move his chin.
Oh,
Like-
okay, fair enough.
You know, there are some like kind of like exoskeletons, like some that you can attach to your legs so you can move faster. You can move.
I think it's pretty ham that there's actually people like that and that they can still be really productive. It's fucking
Oh, have you
crazy.
seen the painter?
Hmm?
There's like a painter. He's pretty famous. He does like loads of really awesome still life paintings, and they sell for absolutely loads. And he does it with like the paintbrush between his teeth because that's all he can move.
Damn.
Have you seen that guy that paints like that? He takes like a helicopter flight over a city and he paints the complete city
Oh yeah.
out of his head.
Sleeping?
Yeah, but Bobby, can he do it without his hands though?
No idea, but yes.
Probably. If he tried
I don't
once,
give
he'd
a
probably
fuck
be
until
able
he
to
can
do
do
it.
it with his nostril.
Just stick a Sharpie in his nostril. Tape the other one shut so he can like vacuum suck it in.
I want to hear some. I want to see some fucking earhole Mona Lisa going on.
I mean, that's like really hard because you can't, like, from the nose you can maybe like check on your work, but if you like,
You can do anything with enough practice. We killed Mistress.
That wasn't practice. That was through brute force and sheer luck, and a little bit of practice.
Hello. What's the name of your crocodile, Uncle?
We did it with all of us
Steve.
having arms.
What? Didn't you?
Steve the crocodile.
Nice.
Guys,
Back.
what's the debuff called that you get when you soak an orb?
I think it's cancer.
Unstable soul.
No, you took the rain orb.
Yeah.
The one that
Grace
does
of
damage.
figure, creator's
No idea.
grace, or demon's figure? Are
Demon's figure
Alright,
spell.
give us a second.
the good and bad buffs.
What is
well,
that? What does that matter for?
Because they
We're
might be
disabling
cocking up
everything we
everything.
don't need.
Oh, heal it, but it's healing done too, right?
Yeah, but we don't need to see it.
Yeah, it's clogging up
We just
debuff
need to have
spots.
it.
When you get it, just shift and then right click, and it'll blacklist the aura. If you have LUVUI.
Need more ready checks.
Okay, let's go. Keep trucking. Make sure you do everything flawlessly. Just get the soaks done. It's not really that hard.
4.
I know if you're also, I saw some clips that Apple linked. If you are a healer and you're not, if you have camp mode, then you run on the line. You don't run in the middle as if you're soaking. Someone got an orb from that and wiped us all.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the Creators.
I am compelled to.
Ah, crap.
Real, what the hell are you behind here for?
Horses don't go down.
Wrath of the
Not
Creators.
that fast if I don't have the horse.
I mean, you stopped though, right? You keep running.
Yeah, I saw people getting the debuff in front of me, or getting the orb.
And
Splashing.
also, like, you run on the line. You don't run in the middle.
I was running on the line, and then I saw someone get the splash, so I avoided that.
Make sure you save horse for it. Tell you that much. Remember the portal dress. Like, you're not supposed to be that far. I just walked normally, and I was ahead of you. Yo. DPS now and do the mechanic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go and get Cinema melee. Run to your side.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Shoot you on your marks.
Hammer of Creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap. Oh, and they just walked straight into me.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Unnecessary.
Melee on our side at least, when you get the bomb and we're in and soak, you have to wait.
Who was that? Can you just own up to doing it so we can assess why someone is doing it consistently all the time?
Or you want me to say it or what?
No. Yeah, who the hell was that?
I only saw it was some melee who got the bomb. I don't know if you
That
can
was
track
me.
it from that.
Make sure you're like, first of all, just run the right way. And don't run through people, etc., etc. Like the healers seem to be getting the bomb an awful more than anyone else for some reason.
This was the targeted one though.
Then how do you die?
Because it was soaked, I ran into the puddle, to the well, and then people were still there. My bad.
Lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of Creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this
Wrath
world.
of the Creators.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend.
I missed one on
That green one went through, buddy.
Yeah.
Serve the master.
Ah, crap.
Real, someone use it.
Oh, it hurts so much.
Now you go, like, as soon as it's over, you go to your position. Like we're done now. Don't let anything through. Shouldn't be hard. Other than that, was pretty good.
Wrath of the Creators.
Ravage Soul, is that the debuff you get for one going through?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And you get a dot too, a massive ass dot.
Nicky, you use yours as soon as it comes, then, yeah?
Yeah, I use Trank is done. I mean, I said Trank is done.
I just heard you say, well, I'll use it, but yeah.
Make sure you don't let him through.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not.
Everyone gets close now.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Fell one, isn't it?
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh, that is.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
We didn't have it.
Ah, crap. How many gold?
Who's that?
You gotta be faster getting out of the shit.
Whole bunch of holy melees stood in the swirlies.
Stood in a swirly. Like 2 to 3.
Oh, I definitely did.
Same here.
Wrath of the Creators.
Ha! Just why? Pay attention to it, please. It's going to shit if we can't even get through 1 minute without fucking it up. Like, this gets harder and harder because the phases are going to be significantly longer.
You have assist on everyone on purpose, by the way, Abu?
No.
Take it off.
Maybe when I restarted it, probably put it back on. Must be something in LBY. I'll remove it now.
It's messing up with the markings because everyone has like their DBM markers turned on and shit like that.
Make sure you dodge the swirlies. Like, by now we should have learned that. How to dodge the swirlies and how to not get hit by anything that you're not supposed to.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, yeah, stick around.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
We didn't have it.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
You will burn in power.
Let the melee through. Let the melee through.
I am compelled to ensure the
Thank
end
you,
of
over.
your existence.
Someone hit the.
Ah, crap! Flesh is weak.
On the inner, who is holy inner?
Middle, it was me. It was holy middle.
Wrath of the
Yeah, when someone dies there, does it reassign on the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, the closer you are to the boss, like the longer the stun duration is. So Ranger obviously going to get stunned for longer than melee.
Alright guys, come on, let's do this properly. Get some good tries in.
Time for the kill.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
5,
Seen everything.
4,
Then it's Fall of Nevator time.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
Seriously, just keep the focus up, man.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
Will be cleansed from this world.
Wrath of the creators.
How did that happen? Sans, that was
Fuck
your
me,
bottom.
Alex.
How did that happen?
It looked a bit like Holy Side swirling.
Wrath
Yeah.
of the creators.
So we get hit by Swirly.
Yep.
But you have to move together. You don't move separate. You're gonna get swirlies, and then someone's gonna run into it because you're being basically greedy. Move together goes for everyone. I fucked up on my side, but we readjusted. Like, no one got hit by the swirly spike. Just make sure you move as a whole. Like, Malaya getting hit by the swirlies a lot more than the ranged are. So that means you're not doing it the way you're supposed to be doing it.
2, 1.
What lies below is
And
not
we get close.
mortal eyes. I did not choose
Your
my
side.
fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ready to soak.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability.
I'm on the mark. On
Spontaneous
the mark.
fragmentation.
Oh, fucking arse, I wanna do that.
Spontaneous
Oh, you have to wait for us to let us soak that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have had time there, but that was gonna need to run over.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. By the way, who has that big fat pet? Like it's abomination or something?
It's Incubo. There's nothing you can do about that.
It is seriously blocking a lot of field of view in there.
The frozen orbs are just as bad, like, it's just this
I
height.
think the orbs are worse. Because they're even bigger.
I'm not just saying that because you're a mage, by the way. It's just legit. You really am.
I'll try to aim for you, Jack. Good you said that.
Don't worry about it, just fire it. We just need to get good.
I mean, people are starting to complain about pets and frozen orbs, then, you know, kind of.
No, I'm not complaining. I just hope you know what I mean. Like,
Let's go.
Fatty.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we get close. Get to your side. Go. Then we got orb soak right away.
Fragmentation.
Totally alright. Yep.
Hammer of creation.
Good.
I'm alone on the light side.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Fucked.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Holy.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ori and Bobby, you can also soak in phase 2. Okay? You soak behind.
Wrath of the Creators.
Ah, crap. Take it easy. Come on, guys. Fuck's sake.
They already had those bombs before we got stunned.
Mere mortals cannot comprehend.
Yeah, how did you have those bombs, like?
Charge to serve.
It was going to soak because it was people grouped up, so I assume it was from taking his wheelers.
What would have happened if I was the only one alight?
You would have to soak all 3.
Okay.
So I can call there. You have to pay attention though.
Yeah, because I was the only one alight, so...
Yeah, it's good that you said it. Except the rest is...
Wait, sorry, what happens in that situation?
I'll call some healers to soak too. That means you have to soak the behind ones, right? And then you just pan out ASAP and you get 1 lane each, okay? That's for the healer. That means, so if I call your name, then you just spread out on with your appropriate color. Well, fuck, you gotta swap sides too then.
No, that's fine.
Yes,
5, 4, 3.
We're in the back, it doesn't matter now.
1.
No, but you gotta be on the other side than you are usually.
Confusion.
Few marks.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed.
The melee's passed.
Wrath of the Creators.
I messed up. I don't think Holy Middle's gonna get soaked.
Ah, shit, it's not. 1 going for at least. 2.
Yeah, I think I fucked it.
Of your existence. Unnecessary.
Yeah, if you're not there, then it's pretty much fucked.
Wrath of the Creators.
No,
Just remember that you can soak it and then like block or something, or turtle and jump in.
Yeah, but there was 2 or 3 of them coming with mixed colors in between. How the fuck?
I mean,
you pretty much
me,
got that, but it's just one
Chillax,
guy.
Kama, and Emma are always assigned to a lane. Unless we're all on the same site, then Emma won't. So there's a very low chance that we can do some MLG shit with soaking a lost orb.
Yeah.
Without causing
what
more
happened
issues.
to you though, Jack?
I just stood in the swirly.
Also, how did Crone blow? Crone, how do you blow?
I wasn't the only one that got the swirling, I know that much.
I think that
Can I get a repairable, please?
either someone has soaked the wrong or I got the bump.
You always was random, Emma. They target someone and you get it. So, like, the targeted one was yours. I saw it.
right, yeah. I was thinking I'd somehow stood in a swirly without standing in anyone else's.
No, you just got it targeted. You can block it though if you want, but maybe we're saving it for later, possibly.
Yeah, I just don't like panicking people.
Yeah. Okay, stop being a noob, Jack, and let's go here. God damn it. Okay, let's go. Doing good, doing better in phase 1, significantly better. Keep it up. Like, you have to be on your toes the entire time here when we do this, boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's world.
Won't get close.
Infusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed.
But the lace through.
Wrath of the Creators.
What the fuck are we gonna do here? We're only me and Woody.
Have a healer do it.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve.
Oh
crap!
So
I fucked the soap. No, it wasn't a. It was a wrong soap.
Now the 3 went through somewhere. I guess that's on the bell range.
That wasn't my one.
No, that's nothing to do with anyone. It was only Woody and me on the unranged on this side. So in that situation, I guess we call it out and we have to get a heal over there ASAP to soak it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta call it though.
Yeah, we'll try.
Oh,
to
like
do that.
if there's just 2 of us. Shit. Who soaked the wrong orb?
Me.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
You will burn in power you cannot
Wrath of the
comprehend.
Creators.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Okay, I just saw that. Who the fuck was that? Goddamn corruptness. Jesus Christ!
Wrath of the Creators.
Continues. But who
If you
is
just
it
saw
I
it,
serve?
why did you ask? I'm just.
I saw the general like this.
Ah, okay.
That was almost the entire phase though. With everyone getting soaked and everything.
Can anyone who feels like they see all the effects really easily take a screenshot of their graphics settings after?
Won't be me.
Just curious if anybody thinks it's really piss and like just wants to.
They are pretty similar, I would say.
Because for me, it's not even reactions. I just can't see. Although I did that all right there. So.
I just set your particle density up. That is the one that mainly controls clusters and so on.
And I've got that on.
Oh, mine's really low.
What difference you want? The difference between the two swirlies or colour?
What lies below is not for mortal eyes.
Colour. By difference, I guess you mean the circle, right? And then, yeah, I don't need that.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of
Are we
creation.
2 off bell range? Here we are.
Spontaneous
2 on foul?
fragmentation.
Yeah, fell. No, we're 3.
We're 3.
2 mages are stacked on top
Mass
of each other.
instability.
Yeah, we're sneaky.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
You know, when you're small and squishy, you gotta hide.
Hammer of obliteration.
Inside
That's in the
small
room.
squishy thing.
What? The orb was in the roof. I mean.
Yeah.
Let the melee through. Okay, what the hell is going on? Why is that happening?
People are rushing into each other. Just take it fucking easy and let the range go out to the side and let melee go on the inside. Just calm the fuck down, people.
Like the
remember not
healers
everyone's
too.
stunned the same length of
The
time.
healers too. You will be on the inside. It's not like you're on the same side as the melee. Every time I see this, there isn't a problem. The range will move out, right? And then the melee will pass. Everyone should use the portal, because why the hell are we doing it if not?
The thing here was, I think Nicky got hit by a swirly or something, because he dropped to like 1% and then the stun came out, so we couldn't even heal, and then he died.
Well, he's not supposed to get hit by a swirly, right?
Yeah, but that's what happened, regardless.
Yeah. I didn't see anyone get hit by crossing, but just for future knowledge. Stop getting hit by swirlies, people. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Let's go. Let's do it properly. Don't get it, like, just... So we got the soaking down, more or less.
5,
but that doesn't mean you don't have to dodge.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
5.
Crap.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
No healing. Or at least not enough.
My vigil continues. But who is it I serve?
Was that a slow clap?
No.
No,
I don't understand how we can. It's in the beginning of the phase, and someone is dying to lack of healing. I'm looking at his healing too, like for 12 seconds, he barely got his HP full worth of healing. No, he didn't. Pretty far from it. The biggest heal was 2 Flash of Lights, 600k. Nothing else.
I do it.
5.
And Melee, you guys pay attention. Like Melee, you have to actually move in the same manner. So you're not. Someone thinks that dodging out is fine, but it's not. Why are you doing that?
Fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
You will burn.
Crap.
You cannot comprehend. Your world's hope dies with you.
Don't dodge the same way, please. If you get hit by a swirly, then someone in your group fucked up. Just call out the players who are moving in. I mean, out when you're supposed to move in. Like, it's impossible for me to see both sides. For the Malays, feel free to call it. Name and shame. Doesn't matter. You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to dodge the same, so you avoid the entire problem with getting swirlies randomly.
Very nice, let's go.
I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Bobby, you're gonna soak.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
On the holy side.
Mass
Like
instability.
you're holy, but that is fell side
Spontaneous
technically.
fragmentation.
Wait, never mind. Just fuck it, Bobby. Fuck it, Bobby. Fuck it, Bobby. Never mind. I didn't see that one player.
Ah, crap. End. You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the Creators. Wrath of the Creators.
Use turtle there or some shit, man.
Yeah, they're just spaced out.
Well, neither did he get much heals though, to be fair.
No, I stood in a swirly. It's like 30 mil.
True too. Do it properly, just for fuck's sake. If you can't even dodge a swirl, how the hell are we supposed to kill Jaden? Maybe in 3 expansions from now, right? Just dodge the swirlies. Very plainly very simple. Let's go. Phase 2, let's get it all done.
3, 2, 1.
Now we get close. You ready to go to your side.
Infusion.
Side.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
To your soak now.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass
Gotta move further than that, Woody.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Very soak.
Ah, crap. Burn in power you cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the Creators.
So these people, like what the hell are you doing on the foul side here? So you dodge inwards for some reason, and you don't stack, and then you get hit by a swirly. I don't know why you're dodging inwards if you're not supposed to. Bobby, you were furthest in. You can go. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
Infusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Bobby, you're gonna soak on that side. Or on the spell side. Ranged.
Yeah, it's the last holy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Your kind will be cleansed from
Wrath
this
of the
world.
Creators.
I'm out.
Melee's pass.
Need you on the inner, Bobby.
Well,
I am compelled to
fucked up in there.
the
Thank
end
you.
of your existence. Ah, crap.
So how did that happen? Emma, you blew us up. How do you get bombs?
I got a holy orb,
I messed it up. It was me.
and then I died to damage. I was gonna block it, but I died to damage before I could, and then that was why I blew up.
Just block it instantly next time.
I pretty much died instantly.
Okay, we'll We'll just block it instantly. I mean, for me it says you get 2.8 seconds after getting a stable soul.
Okay.
Other than that, good. Bobby, you soaked. That was good communication. Like, we might have to do that, so that was good. And good job though, Emma, for soaking it, so it didn't wipe it. That's exactly what you should do if you have the opportunity.
Ranged have such an easy job soaking there.
For it to be melee.
5,
back and forth
4,
happen.
2, 1.
What lies below
You can do this.
for mortal eyes. No
Infusion.
torment of a
Stations
soul
now.
divided.
You ready to
Spontaneous
soak?
fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Soak again here.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous
Soak again.
fragmentation. Hammer of fragmentation.
So.
You will burn in power. You
Let the melees pass.
Wrath of the creators.
I am compelled to ensure the end
Tack.
of your existence.
Oh crap.
Flesh is
Okay, so which one was let through?
Inner was like 500 holy orbs going through.
Why? Who's in there on that side? 1, 3,
Wrath
4.
of the creators.
Only on
dies with you.
Well,
On the in, I'm pretty sure I sucked all.
Yeah, on circle side up there. What do you call it?
That's the other side.
Was that
On
yours,
the middle
Bravo?
one? Are you sure? Because both me and Abo were
sorry?
soaking the
yeah, I got
middle
every
of the
single
circle,
fucking orb. I had like 10
and we
stacks.
didn't miss a single one.
Oh,
Look at
I
my
think
damn-
Grass is talking about Holy side went through on the other side. Oh, no, never mind.
None went through on my side.
Which one?
Until I was
Where
dead,
I'm
but I'd
laying
already
right
died.
now.
You were, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Nick was.
So the ranged ones went through or the melee ones?
The melee ones, because I had fell.
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
There was at least 10 holy orbs going through.
On
So no one
which
soaked.
lane?
Inner lane.
In a lane.
Oh, the inner one, okay.
Res me again, please.
Make sure that, like, melees, you should never, ever, ever problem not too few people. It's only 4 of your sign, the tanks.
Can you res me again?
Inner melee on Holy side. That's what he says.
Both me and Abo had the middle mark on the circle. Just
Oh,
recently.
therefore was that
Oh, really, Incubo?
Yes.
Like we both had the.
That's fine though, but just make sure you soak them. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, no one rest Nikki?
What if?
You already had one pending. Couldn't res him again.
So who had inner on nipple then? Did anyone? Because maybe me and Incubo both got middle, so nobody got in it. If somebody's saying every single orb went through, surely somebody can't.
Probably
fuck up
no one soaked any of them, so probably no one tried. So
Did anyone die before that to make the add-on switch around? Or?
Nope, I was the first one to die, so no
I'm
one died.
confused because I was inner on the other side and no balls went past me at all. And I
No,
didn't
but
soak
that's-
any of an opposing color.
But that's the opposite side. They're talking about the other side with
Oh,
the
on
melees.
Draz's side?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You ready, Nikki?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation.
Soaked.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soaks again.
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soak. Sure you dodge the swirlies here, guys.
You will burn in
Good.
power. You
The
cannot
melee's
Wrath
pass.
of the creators.
A portal.
probably not.
I am compelled to
5,
ensure
4,
the end of your
2.
existence.
Ah, crap.
How did that happen?
Got bombed, so there's no portal down, and then didn't get let through.
I think I was too close to Andy's ass while he was running forward.
I mean, I'm not talking shit, but Draz is in the inner lane and Diosta's in the middle, and like, I haven't even gone by yet.
Sorry, what? I forgot my point.
Draz was in the inner lane and Diosta was in the middle, and I hadn't gone by yet.
I was quite sure I stood to the right until almost everyone was past. I didn't realize there was someone behind.
Yeah, I don't think that was too bad. I think you were a bit more out of the way. That probably wouldn't have been an issue if the portal was up though, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I just seen everyone go past. I didn't realize you were strikes.
I don't really think anybody did anything majorly wrong. I'm just really slow. Is all.
Be sure you're not too close to the melee. It's merely you're not supposed to have orb at any point there, right?
Hmm?
You had orb too, didn't you?
I was supposed to soak, yeah.
Yeah, but like you
I got too close to Andy when he was.
Yeah. But just make sure like you don't have to be too close. Let's go.
I think that's weird, man. Their big hitbox because it didn't
Make a
really
portal
look
on
like you were that close.
Fell side, yeah.
There is.
Yeah, we've got it.
5, 4.
Okay, let's get going here.
2.
Phase 1 is pretty much in lockdown now. Make sure you don't ease up. Keep the focus going.
Infusion.
Your position, we're gonna have an orb. So
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous
Soak again.
fragmentation. Mass instability.
Soak.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Okay, so what the fuck was that?
That was me, but I don't understand how. I might have died with the unstable soul.
Yeah, and
You're
Sans,
still
you move
soaking.
inwards with the rest of the group. You don't move further out. If someone comes with the bomb after we soak, then they're basically dead because you're gonna get hit by it.
What actually happened, man?
The
I don't
holy
know.
range
Someone ran
was still
across the
soaking.
entire group when we were soaking, and like you have time to go with the bomb. It's just a panicky thing going on. Take it easy. We got time.
Wait, like you kind of talked over. I don't really get what happened still.
You didn't get the bomb, I think.
Yeah, I had a bomb, but how?
I don't know how you. I think you got from the unstable soul, just a random apply, but the whole holy range was still soaking the holy orb.
Yeah, and make sure you go in. So Sans, I saw you. You were going outwards. You go in with the rest. You were starting out well, but make sure you follow the rest of the group. Let's go. You want to bounce between the two middle lines if you can. If not, then I know if you have to go further, then you go back to the line after. We have some sort of control over where people are.
5, 4.
Okay, let's get some decent progression here.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes.
Infusion.
To your positions, and there's an orb.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soak the orb.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soaks again.
Mass instability.
Orb again.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Yeah, Connor, I think we were 2 here.
Hammer of obliteration.
Soaks
Fragmentation.
again. No, you're supposed. Yeah. You're right. Bobby, you're gonna go. Bobby, you're gonna go. Okay, you go. So range on holy.
Wrath of the creator.
You see it running, moving back.
I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence. A necessary end.
Jesus Christ, I'm good.
4, 3, 2.
Brilliant. Get your positions now.
Oh, crap. So much damage.
I think we're using the cooldowns too early, Nikki.
Wrath of the creators. Titanic Wrath of the
The
creators.
thing that hurts like fuck is when he just starts doing the green pulsing.
Progress.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
You got the shield down. Nice.
Yeah.
So that's actually not a problem at all to get the shield down, I guess.
Who is it I
If we actually make it all everyone there, then it doesn't really seem like it requires super duper like.
Yeah, so we should probably.
Maybe we are doing the cooldowns too early. Nikki, you adjust, yeah? You call when to do it.
Yeah.
I took 2 lanes. You slackers.
MVP.
Done my job. I'm gonna AFK while you kill it.
Expect your damage to be a bit higher if you had that many buffs then.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I couldn't cast anything while running back and forth, could I?
I looked down at the damage meter when you said ammo was so good. I'm like, okay, Dras is the one next to me.
Dude, I'm so fucking bad at the orbs that I just pick them up and don't DPS, and then DPS, and still did that much. Come on, Connor.
5.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
3,
I'll try not to soak next time and then
1.
DPS instead.
What lies below is no
Be ready to go to your sides.
Infusion.
Go. An orb so.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
One inside.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability.
Always interesting.
Orb again.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from
Wrath
this
of the
world.
Creator.
The melee's pass.
There's no one. Yeah, we're gonna die now.
What?
Hell is just raining through it.
5.
You're wrong side, Andy.
That was mine, right? That was mine. That was mine.
Outer lane.
I don't know how I did that, Carrick.
Yeah, outer lane on what do you call it? Left side.
Nobody was standing there.
That was entirely mine. I just went to the wrong side somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I just went into bomb to wipe us, but it's no point delaying.
Can we get a portal?
Look at the bomb damage at least.
I think Connor was just seeing DPSing.
Yeah, man.
I think I got holy like 5 times in a row, so it's like muscle memory to just run at that side.
I think I've gone through the holy side 2 times this round.
Let's go. Doing better, so keep it up.
5.
We want to see some phase 2 this year.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. Know the torment of a
Two
soul
sides.
divided.
Spontaneous
And so here.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
What the fuck?
No,
but really,
Fragmentation.
like we all managed to do the same fail. Like I don't understand what happened.
Oh, that looks so good. I think one guy moved and the other guys was just like, yeah, I'm gonna follow that guy. He has the fucking debuff.
You know, so like did some progression and then the whoring part comes in. Just be patient and wait. Also, you should have a if you have the pack that I have, that I linked like before we started this, then there's a massive ass thing that tells you whether or not you have an orb. So make sure you get it before you move again.
It felt like the orb went more backwards than sideways though.
If you stand in the middle of the thing, then it's not gonna move anywhere.
I had to wait for the like.
I mean,
kinda,
like
falls to
like
the
almost all of those, so I don't know what the fuck that was.
Shit happens like this.
5, 4,
Look fucking
3,
fun.
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not
Confusion.
choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
That frozen orb.
Continues.
The double
That was
frozen.
so
orb-
hard to see.
The double frozen orb covered the splash on. Holy
I
and
think the
Bobby
majority
was
of us
there.
got out, but I think yeah.
There were so many melees in that one, so I couldn't even see it.
I can never see any of the fucking thing.
Always blame the mages, no matter how we can, huh, boys?
Of course.
Right after the healers.
I blame fucking Blizzard. Why not just make it red and green?
Or make it like the lava thingies in the Mythic Plus.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
War bear.
No, apparently not.
It's coming
Spontaneous
now.
fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of obliteration. Fragmentation.
Your kind will be cleansed from this.
Don't run through the stunned range.
Hey,
But
on our
who
side,
is it
in
I
the
serve?
first ranged orb, there was the holy one. Meaning you have to go soak it. Hey, you just let it hit the range, people.
Like, can you take it a little bit easy there, range? I mean,
Me?
like, you were basically on top of us before the stun was over. Like, what the hell?
The shortest path isn't even through. Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
The shortest path
Should've
isn't
really spawned
even.
up.
Yo.
Yeah.
Of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Only step.
Hammer of creation.
I can do this.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh,
Do you have a soul stone on Nikki dress?
I don't think so.
Mass instability.
He does?
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Okay. Good. Wipe it then, fuck it.
Ah, crap.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Dies with you.
Ordinary flying in that form looks hilarious.
I got lucky. Thought it would knock me down.
You're gonna watch Fat Boss video a couple times because like it's just minor shit keeps happening over and over. Like that one, how greedy can you be? That was like I had a melee on top of my ass before I was not even my stun ran out. It's allowed to think for yourselves. Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not
Infusion.
choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation. Hammer
Holy
of
Paladin.
creation.
Totally sorry.
My vigil continues.
His Royal Crone.
But who
Yeah.
is it I serve?
Can you just like move?
Come on, guys. If it's gonna be like this for every try we do, it's gonna be a fucking painful boss to learn. Like, we need to step it up.
Like the healers need to pay attention to others and their raid frames too, because there is not a single bomb at that point, and then you just move, and if everyone else is moving, then you should be moving too. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Little bear.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Or began.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Whoa.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
I'm just gonna explode.
I can't get that.
I am
Oh, I missed that one.
to
And I got that one. Fuck me. Really
Same with Ops, yeah. With a healer, also.
dies with you.
I was some 10 out of 10 dodging, Andy.
I couldn't get.
I saw that.
Someone pinged me across the other side of the room with the bomb at the start, so I was on the other side. I had to run from the other side of the room all the way around.
He was so slow.
And they can just shout what color you have, so healer can step up. Because we are just standing doing nothing except healing.
Yeah, but isn't it going to be the wrong color for you?
Yeah, some other healer can step up then.
But like all the healers who could have soaked it before Andy was on the other side of the room.
I mean, they can technically.
Yeah, there's no one else.
Like, we can't account for RNG like that. But, Andy, you call it, and then you can, like, you just stood behind there. Just run on the inner side, here. And then just call it that no one is in there.
I mean, that should never happen. Like, how do you get hit by someone when you're already down the hole?
If you're within 5 yards of each other whilst falling.
Down the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
So stop stepping in swirlies. Like, the chain reaction that happens is fucked up. So if Andy is supposed to have bomb alone, then someone else gets it too, then lo and behold, that happens.
Hammer of creation.
3 people always have to if Andy has it.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
But not 4, right?
Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
We're gonna need another green range.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Bobby, you're gonna go green.
Roger.
You will burn in power you
Green back, right?
It's inner.
Yeah, go into the.
I am compelled to ensure the end
Really
of
anyway.
your existence.
All the inner, come on.
Unnecessary
8 orbs went by.
Who is the holy inner one? There. Hello? Someone is holy inner. It's the Malay.
The creators.
Continues. But who
I don't suppose it's possible that there's actually one person that doesn't have the weak aura.
Is it possible that I've noticed this when I die, my spirit of redemption gets inner, but when I'm actually alive, I'm camp? That the
I
inner
think that
one-
happens to everyone when they die. It happens
It
to me.
reassigns if someone dies.
Well, I just noticed if I die, it goes back to camp after the spirit wears out. But as long as I'm in spirit of redemption, I do get inner. So I don't know if it's taken just because of that.
A lot of shit went through way before you were dead, so.
No,
doesn't
I
matter.
didn't get it this
but
time.
Some Malay, every time there must be some Malay that's fucking doing a horrible job of soaking, because there's an entire lane, right, and no one's owning up to it either.
Does Andy need to be sandwiched between healers, or?
No, Andy
'Cause-
soaks the entire lane on his own.
Yeah, I know, but it might be like somehow counting Ordinary as a melee when he's in Guardian Spirit.
Maybe,
And
but that
doing
doesn't
weird
matter because we
stuff.
had tons of holy shit going through before Odin was even dead at that point.
Mm.
The try we just had, and someone.
Wasn't this time though. Was
Yeah,
just
but
in
someone.
general
It doesn't
every-
matter. It doesn't matter. Someone fucked up. A melee is supposed to have that, and you don't get assigned to that because apparently we died because no one soaked the inner one, right?
Just seem a bit suspicious that that's happened 2 or 3 times. Though.
Could
Wait,
the,
what had in there then?
could the weak aura be bugged?
Probably not. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did
Confusion.
not choose my fate. Neither will
Spontaneous
you.
fragmentation.
Soaks here.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soak again.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
So. Dodge the swirlies now. No one
I
gets
think there are
hit.
only 2 people in holding.
Your kind
5,
will be cleansed.
Yeah, you're right.
Dragon
Here we go.
Creator.
Here we go.
1.
Ah, crap.
Wrath of the Creators.
Hope dies with you.
This is gonna be a long progress.
Oh, Carrick. That was unlucky.
Yeah, me
You
and
know,
Audi as well.
can people just don't be so fucking impatient all the time?
Yeah, someone's done for Carrick.
Other way, Audi. Audi.
I actually thought you were running the wrong way. So I tried to leap of fate here.
You got any of that beer left, Connor?
No. Can we just do it properly for fuck's sake? What's the rush?
Ah,
Like we have
crap.
melees or healers running through the range correct. So one chance we're lucky enough that no one fucks up and gets a fucking bomb. Then the shut up. Then the range. Then the melees are running straight through the range, giving us all bombs. Let's go. Stop being impatient. It's allowed to think for yourself. There's like, literally, there is 3 mechanics: soak, dodge, and the bomb.
4.
It's not really that hard.
2.
Don't mix the elements. Be a little bit patient. Also, the range group were in the middle there, so the melees or healers basically ran where they're not supposed to even run.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Orbs there.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hammer of
again.
obliteration. Fragmentation. Ward.
You will burn in power you cannot
Wrath of the Creators.
comprehend. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A
I failed.
sacred charge to
Someone
serve.
at
I missed
Ah,
fell in the
crap.
middle.
I got bugged, lol. I actually screenshot what just happened to me. That's fucking
Wrath of the
retarded.
Creators.
Was it
How
what
is it
happened to me?
possible to fail this?
Who is
I
it
was
serve?
like, I don't know, 3/10 of a second late. It just like wasn't that many fell orbs, so like I reacted slowly. Sorry.
Just remember the boss has a massive melee range, so you can stand pretty fucking far back, so you have a lot more time to
I
react.
don't really care about like DPSing. It's just.
How did you blow us
reaction
up, by
time.
the way? If you soak an orb, then you turtle and you jump down. If you have to like save a soak or some shit, okay?
Can I turtle it or?
No, turtle
No, you
doesn't
have to. You
remove it.
still have to jump down. But like
Okay.
if you save someone, the melee didn't soak it, then
Okay.
just be sure to just like you have to jump down still, but you have to turtle too because there's so much damage going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. I did not choose my
Side.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Pretty far back. Outside.
Yeah, sorry.
Holy side, holy side, holy side, holy. Jeez.
Hammer of fragmentation.
Oh, MVP Incubo.
Holy side, rest Incubo, please. I mean, carrot.
You will burn
I'm down there.
you cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the creators.
Like the
Let's try and get this.
battle range.
Someone's gonna have to get Holy out.
I am compelled to.
I can take the first play. I don't know what to do here. Like, they're just running through.
Ah, crap.
Kano?
Yeah?
We double check that every one got the weaker again?
Wrath of the creators.
Like, people are renaming it, so I can't do that.
Is it I serve?
I don't see how somebody could honestly be sitting there at this point and not realise that they don't have it. Seems pretty fucking...
Incubo, Jack, you have it, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
definitely.
Noma have it, Kaketsu, you have it.
I have.
Oh no,
Okay.
just make everyone like get it again and not rename it so your add-on can track it.
I mean, we're not like Gestapo though, so.
No, but that's
Well,
not
it's
Gestapo,
like
that is
it's
just...
quite retarded, and plus I didn't rename it. It doesn't show mine. Like if you can't see inner, outer, or camp or some shit on your screen, you're missing it 100%.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
If people can't see, it says inner, outer, or inner, outer, middle, or camp. But if we went 3 hours now and they didn't tell me, then you're not doing progress on this boss. I'll tell you that much. Because you're supposed, like, obviously you let someone know. We talked about this at length with Chillax, right? So I'm assuming everyone has it. And then it
Probably
works.
not gonna tell you now.
You should give them a one-time free
They
pass.
better
Say it
they
now.
better fucking tell me now that we are banking the whole progression on that week, right?
4.
So if you don't have it, then
2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
easy on the let the tanks pull. It's kind of fucked already.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Right, so it was inner holy.
Hammer of creation.
Me.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Meredith,
Mass
like, what's
instability.
going on?
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your world's hope.
Try to dodge around swirly to get
And you get hit
a
by-
soak. Almost like echoes.
It happened at the exact same time as I was gonna go in and soak something, man. I was so fucking confused. Like, what is green?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Started your bomb.
You will burn.
Ah, crap.
You cannot comprehend.
Wrath of the creators.
What was that?
Wrath of the creators.
Yeah, someone's bomb got hit by swirlies.
Bye.
Swirlies.
Sans, that was your bomb. Did you get it by swirlies? Why don't you just cloak the bomb?
I cloaked the bomb before, so yeah, that was my bad.
But like 4 or 5 people got hit there, I think.
So just like we're reprogressing something every like 5 pulls. You stack and you move as a group. Please. That's the most simple thing in the world, except for DPSing a training dummy. If your entire group moves and you don't, or you move with the entire group, both of which, you're doing something wrong. So just move with the entire group all the time. It's a lot easier. We can just get like basic movement in. Have you guys seen Methods Kill Dawn video? Do you know how much we're gonna have to stack there and move as a unit? Just stack with the group. It's very simple. And like, don't get hit by the swirlies. Like, it's pretty straightforward, really.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation.
Is the board behind you meeting?
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability.
Ah, crap.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Wasn't that, was that the
I
Hell one?
seriously thought that was a holy, because it wasn't melee.
That positioning of that ship is retarded.
Why would it spawn between melee and ranged? Aren't you ranged supposed to be on Skull?
Yes.
If someone is moving late or something, that can happen. You need to be prepared for looking for if it's there. Like possibly it was literally 2 yards behind you.
Yeah, but I was certain it was a holy orb.
I understand you. I understand you still, but it was called out, and it can happen in another situation. So let's just try to play around it if it happens. That's all I'm saying. Not
It's supposed to be stacked. There's not supposed to be an orb there, no. So make sure there isn't.
I'll keep an eye out, shall I? I saw it and I ignored it.
It was like that's.
I thought it was a holy orb.
That's not a good orb.
Go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. I did not choose my fate.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Your kind
Oh my fucking god, how did you all manage to do that?
Ah, crap.
You jinxed it.
I mean, all of this entire group that got hit. I was just watching them like, oh, are they gonna move?
Oh, I thought you meant everything went okay and then everything went bad. That's why. I
No,
said
like,
you jinxed
the
it.
entire holy group got hit by a swirly.
Is everyone like? This is just a question. Does everyone have their like particle density, all those options, like not on low because it?
I mean, at that point, it's just open your eyes and you can see it, right?
I mean, if you could see that, then
I saw it.
You could see it.
Yeah, I'm only suggesting it because there might be people who are sitting there thinking, "Hey, I can't see this, so I don't know."
Not a single person in that entire group moved early enough. Eric, you ready?
Everyone get Noggin Frogger that makes you really, really small.
5, 4,
see everything.
3, 2,
I'll leave my cards then.
1.
You will not disturb the master's work. Know
Infusion.
the torment of a soul divided.
Get a sharpie and draw a dot in the middle of you.
I'm hated by the fact that I can't buy any.
Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
It's an orb in the ceiling on her side. That was
What was that even? Like, how does that happen? Like,
it's in that twice now.
Like, that's gotta be a bug because
You can spawn on people flying from the knockback.
Is it the death from above that does that spawns in here?
So when people get knocked back and they jump a bit too late, so they actually go flying for like 5 seconds.
How did you blow though, Nikki?
I got hit by the flying shit, so then I don't know, I died.
So how do we deal with that? Do you immediately just call it out because I can't see that thing in the air? Like, and we go under it, or?
I did call it, but not accurately enough, I guess.
No, you called it and that was great. It was just I didn't know what I was looking for.
An orb in the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy to find.
Which one was that? That was the fellow one, right?
Yeah.
We got it though.
Yeah, but two
With
people
only...
got. Yeah, we still managed to get 2 people blown up though.
It was positioned badly and stuff.
Sans cloaked it, then like Nikki would have jumped down, but he died.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not disturb the master's work.
Infusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Soap's here.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Ah, crap.
Well, this time ranged walk into melee.
Yeah, that was my fault.
I serve?
Well, yeah. Should have waited for you to pass.
Who also ran into me as well in the rage group? That was weird. Like, one of you ran to the orb, even though you just moved away from it.
Do one last. Like, we got phase 1 is a lot better than it was when we started, so that's something. To pull.
I'm gonna bloodlust this.
Nice.
Everyone's gonna die to everything.
Don't bloodlust it because no one will do the mechanics. So fuck that.
Oh man, you took the joy out of that.
Forget the
Should
shield
have just
bloodlust.
made it a surprise.
Yeah, surprise bloodlust.
Spontaneous fragmentation.
Let's keep the focus up. Sorry.
So.
Hammer of creation. Spontaneous
yeah.
fragmentation. Mass instability. Spontaneous fragmentation. Spontaneous fragmentation.
Oh no. Oh no.
Welcome back, Andy.
Ah, crap.
I popped drums.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Who is it?
Okay, well, that's it for today. Decent progression in terms of phase 1. Like, we just need to get phase 2 and the soaks properly. We're gonna look in this week or and see. Seems to be working fine to me, except for when we get 1 extra. So we'll see how it goes next time. Also looking into another one that Crone gave me, but it seems kind of weird. Crone, because it shows ranged all the time.
I think this is mainly for ranged guys,
yeah.
so they can actually, because as you saw yesterday, they are just standing still and the melee is doing all the job for them, and they just need to soak, the tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the left one, outer one, and the middle one. So they just need
But
to know.
I think that's honestly going quite fine. Like, at least on the sides I've been, where we actually get to stand in a position and we don't have the issue when we are supposed to pop the healing cooldowns and all that shit, then we seem to be able to be fine in the back line at least.
Yeah, it's always a lot. It's obviously a lot easier for the range because they can just stand still.
Yeah, exactly. Like that did seem to be a problem at least. So.
Yeah.
But Connor, just before we end tonight, I need you to go to Discord. I think the special song for it has a nice picture too. Make sure your girlfriend doesn't see it.
I think
What was
she
it
knows
like?
what boobs
Fucking
look like.
meat spin?
Meat spin? What? No, it's not a fucking
Oh,
meat spin.
fuck.
It's Venga Boys. Boom, boom, boom.
Close enough.
Well, I appreciate that, Chillax. Appreciate that. I'll look at it next time before we start this boss.
Yeah, exactly. I had it playing on some of the tries too. It brings like a feeling to it, you know.
Yeah. Everyone, make sure you know how fucking Maiden worked. I mean, sisters work for Wednesday, so we can hopefully, optimally, we would like to kill also Mistress on Wednesday.
Yeah, glaives give a damage buff, right?
Yeah, exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. Okay.
It gives a
Thank you.
reduction to your damage.
I'll see you guys Wednesday.
Emma, glaives like
Yeah, I'll see you.
beam, God of Stars, it reduces your damage done.